Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo! We got our Wishy the Star! Whispered a wish to a shooting star, didn't you? Heard it loud and clear. Let me answer your little request, it'll surely come true for you. I don't know about that, but... what did Wishy give us? He gave us a mama polar bear. I mean, it's kinda cute. Can't argue with it. Today's probably going to be on the shorter side. Probably just going to do mostly morning stuff and any, like, requests any villagers might have for us. I'm not 100% down for recording, but I don't feel like today is going to get any better for recording, so I'm just going to do it. Just going to get stuff put away. I still need to sort through our stuff. I'll sort through the stuff soon. It'll probably be once I reach, like, multiple tabs worth of stuff. Let's put that in there. I just want it out of the way. Yeah, let's actually put this in the basement. Let's put it next to the butterfly machine. I still don't understand why it's called that, but bam. It's considering using it. Getting buff. I don't know, man. It's also rather toasty in here right now, which is not the most comfortable, which is always fun. I love it when it gets really hot in here. I don't even know why it's really hot. Like, the heater's on, sure, but, like, the heater wouldn't be on if it didn't need to be on. Hey, Crazy Reds. Just gotta get water in. I wonder where Bella's gonna move in. If she does. There's no guarantee, I don't think. She might not. I hope she does, because it's Bella, but there's no guarantee she moves in, so I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Pansy. And the other one was a tulip. Yeah, I don't have my little guide open. I also decided to leave my panic yesterday in of like, oh god, is there a guide for this? Just because I found it funny in editing, so I left it in. I hope it is not a nuisance to you all that I did that. More watering. I really need to just open the guide for reds and then go into reds and then hope there's actually something new in there, but let's be real, I also don't remember the things we have, so no matter what, I'm gonna be getting it because I don't, unless I know for sure it's something we already have, in which case I might just save my bells. I don't know yet. Trying to think of things to talk about. I've literally done nothing today but sit and just make rune dart tips in RuneScape. Like that's all I've done all day. I have done literally nothing else. Well, I mean, I suppose I have literally done other things. Like I've eaten, I played my daily missions in warships, but like it's normal stuff. The only thing out of the ordinary I've done is, you know, tomorrow's the fishing tourney. So I'll have to be in here more than, you know. Wait. Ah! Cherry blossoms. It's getting warmer and warmer every day. The buds are growing, and by April 1st, they will all look perfectly exquisite. Neat. It's actually a festival that happened in a place near... I don't know what to call it, a town or a village, or I don't know what it's technically considered. But a place near where I grew up called the Cherry Blossom Festival. Or Cherry Carnival. Yeah, it was called both. Cherry Carnival is the more normal thing. I don't know why my brain went straight to Cherry Blossom Carnival. It's the more official name for it. It was kind of fun to go to. We'd go there, like, sometimes. I say sometimes because, like, it basically all depended on how much my sister pushed to go, of whether we would go. And then it would depend on whether anyone else was taken along. So... I did see Jeremiah. Where did you go? There he is. Come back here. I want to talk to you. Hey there, Dr. S. How's it going, Squeak? Anyway, do you need something? Let's talk. Usually like chowing down on tomato bisque, but a piece of fruit would really hit the spot right now. Not picky, any type of fruit would be good. Sure, I can get you a fruit. I love how I'm nice to everyone except Mott. Like, if that was Mott, I might have been like, no. Okay, there's nut on the ground right here. There we go. Now there's some ground cherries. Hey, Jeremiah. Got you your fruit. Wanna eat this cherry? It's a pretty nice cherry. You know, one thing I can talk about, though, without any visuals. Hey, waffle tea. Neat. Without any visuals, it might be a little confusing, because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Talk. But, I believe I've mentioned that gimmick puppets are my favorite deck. They're just my favorite. And very recently, they just announced some gimmick puppet support. And you'd think I would be really happy about this support. I'm kind of mixed on it, if I'm honest. They have a couple new rank 8 enablers, but one of them requires you to already have a rank 8 on the field, or just any XCs, really, but rank 8 is probably what you'll have. And the other locks you into only gimmick puppets, which is probably the most frustrating restriction. Because it doesn't just restrict you from the extra deck of only summoning gimmick puppets. No. It says if you want to use its effect, you can only special summon gimmick puppets that turn. Which, 2 of the rank 8 enablers in the deck aren't gimmick puppets. One of them is Gearspring Spirit, which looks like it should just be a gimmick puppet, but isn't for some reason. Hey, Mott. Hey, Steven. Weather like this makes me want to work my core, Queen. That's what you need. Let's chat. Competitive sports gets you fired up, because you're not just playing against yourself or the clock. Make no mistake, home decorating is also competitive, but I, your rival, will give you a peek inside my home. So what do you say? Take a look at the enemy training camp? Alright, let's go. This will be great. So let's get going. The other important rank 8 enabler is Desperado Barrel Dragon, which is also not a gimmick puppet. So, like, you basically, to play this one gimmick puppet, have to give up so much. The Arena of Trials, haha, just kidding, welcome to my home. Your very, very messy home. With your flea, your boxes you never bothered to unpack, your sink, your TV that's not on. Let me help you with that. Wait, what is that on this wall? Oh, it's a clock that's diagonal. His house is a mess. Place is pretty cool, huh? No. I'm gonna be completely honest, Mott. It looks like this place has been abandoned for a decade. That citrus aroma you're smelling is the smell of youthful ambition. But some people say my place just smells like a gym. It looks kind of like a gym changing room. Here, my round mini cactus. A little bit of water and you can't stop these things from growing. Gym scientists should figure out how to make muscles do that. They have. It's just illegal. Yeah, I got a little cool stuff in my place, don't I? But hey, if you see something you want... okay, he's just kinda... Nah, I'm good. Sure you don't want anything? Well, I guess you and I just have different tastes in home decor. Nah, your house is just so... perfect. I hate to do this to him, but I do want to get back to my morning routine stuff. It's awesome! I mean, I don't want him to... I don't want him to be mad at me. I don't want conflict right now. I couldn't handle conflict right now. But yeah, like, one of the things that Gimmick Puppets were given was finally a field spell. Heavy Metal Raiders is not the only option anymore for a Gimmick Puppet field spell. This field spell, on paper, sounds great. And it is good. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm definitely going to be playing it. On playing it, you search a Gimmick Puppet, which is pretty cool. Searching, the deck kind of needs that. Hey, Fuchsia, if she wants something. Hey, Pookie. Man, nice timing, sister. So anyway, Pookie, you're cool with bugs, right? We see a butterfly. Can you catch it for me? I think I can learn a trick or two about fighting from studying the way they flit through the air. Any butterfly will do, okay? I'm on it. Right on. You're so cool, Pookie. You're unstoppable. I'll be waiting for you, sister. I will do my best. But, like, the other effects of the field spell are basically redundant. It has targeting protection for your Gimmick Puppet Xyz monsters. And it can summon a Gimmick Puppet to your opponent's field on your turn. Which, to anyone that knows Gimmick Puppets are probably like, oh man, I'll summon Gimmick Puppet Nightmare and lock my opponent. It's not how that works. Gimmick Puppet Nightmare only works the turn it's summoned. If you summon it to your opponent's field during your turn, all you've done is stop them from summoning on your turn. Devastating to some decks, I'll grant. Not to the meta. Hello, Lobo. Impressed to see you surviving. I'm impressed too, Lobo. So what's up? On chat. Oh hey, gotta hang out at your place today. Just curious to know what kind of place you live in. If you mean right now, then sure. That's like 45 minutes from now, and I don't think I have the energy for that. I'm sorry, Lobo. If you wanted to do it right now, we could have done it right now, but... Hello, Claudia. Hello, kiddo. It's been pleasant today, hasn't it? Not really, but alright. So you wanted? We'll chat. Can't believe I had to put on sunscreen today. Wait, I wear sunscreen every day. Ignore me. Why would you wear it every day? Legitimate question for anyone that might do that. Like, I mean, I suppose if you spend a lot of time outside, it makes sense, but like... I just don't overly see the point if you're not, like, perpetually outdoors. Weed. Yeah, the Gimmick Puppets also now have an Xyz monster that can search a rank up magic. Which sounds great, except it doesn't also play string counters, which makes it pretty much garbage to their general game plan. So... I just don't get it. Like, if he also had the effect of, you know, to place string counters on things, even if it was only like detach a material, place 2 string counters, that would be enough, because the general game plan of Gimmick Puppets, outside of the first turn kill, setup, which is just degenerate, and I refuse to acknowledge it. Past acknowledging that it technically exists. The general game plan is make Gimmick Puppet of strings, place string counters on everything, rank her up into Gimmick Puppet of dark strings, and blow everything up. And then hope that that's enough to disrupt your opponent, because you just blew all your own stuff up too. Except dark strings. So unless you can continue making plays after you've done that with dark strings, you're basically... You've got a 3300 attack monster, and that's about it. I am also not seeing this final fossil. That seems pretty par for the course lately, though. Okay, I do want to go to Crazy Reds. That's not a common butterfly. Man, I need to just go the other way. Hey, this is yellow. Yellow butterflies are kind of neat. Could give that to Fuchsia. I just don't want to give her a common one, but I will if I have to, though I don't have to now. Just getting the Crazy Red guide open. Alright, Red. What do we got? What do we got, cousin? This week's items are as rare as they come. Okay, she's not wearing a hat, so that's fake. Okay, only one of his arms is bent. This is genuine. The basic painting. I don't know if we have it or not, so I'll just buy it. He's doing finger guns. That's fake. Pretty sure that's actually it. Yeah, he doesn't do finger guns. He has his hands open. And then this one... The people are backwards, I think it is. Where even is that one? Oh no, it's the girl's too tall. That's what it is. So yeah, that was definitely the right painting. It means we'll need to store some letters. Maybe I could just throw away the Wishy the Star one, but Mott's gonna be sending us something too, so... Yeah, my inventory's probably kind of messed up because of that. Well, let's go give Fuchsia the yellow butterfly. It's kind of cute. Like, all of the, like, the moment... Ooh, tiger butterfly. Oh, get back here. Get back here. Yes. Tiger butterfly. Hello, Fuchsia. I got you a tiger butterfly. I brought you a bug. I hope I'm not being a bug. Alright, I'll stop. I've earned it. It's a shirt. I need shirts. It's a rose tea. Okay, let's go get the 3 fossils I found identified. Like, the annoying thing is, gimmick puppets are decently consistent at doing their basic game plan of make strings. They're not terribly consistent at getting the rank up magic for strings, which is where I kind of wish the field spell, instead of searching a gimmick puppet, searched a rank up magic if you can reveal a gimmick puppet. That way it's not generic searching for rank up magics, but it helps gimmick puppets do their thing. Because, like, as I made mention, like, going into their new XCs to search the rank up magic doesn't accomplish their game plan unless you can also make strings. And if you've made strings alongside this guy, unless you have 2 rank up magics, you're kind of boned. Because you're about to blow up the dude that just searched your rank up magic. And you'll have then used literally 4 cards to blow up the field when, you know, Dark Hole exists. And does the same thing with less effort. And then you could have just simply had 2 big beat sticks to go in for, like, you know, damage. Dark Hole isn't even played because blowing up the field isn't really all that effective. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has progressed to a wonky point. Blowing up the field is still productive, it's just usually like activating Dark Hole is just gonna get negated. It's just negation bait. Same with like activating Lightning Storm, it's kind of just negation bait. A great selection. Today may be the day I literally shop till I drop. I mean, I hope you don't. That doesn't sound very healthy. Please be careful, Brofina. I do not wish for bad things to happen to you. Okay, let's head up to Main Street now that I have some inventory space and start clearing out the clothing shops. I'm going to start with Kix, because I don't know how long he'll be open. And that's basically going to be it for today once I clean out the shops. But yeah, it's... Gimmick puppets are so close to being decent that all they needed was these support cards to actually be good, and they probably would have been a rogue deck. Because they do pretty consistently do their game plan. Take my money! Take all of it, Kix. I love how he does tell you what category the things are in, basically. Which is nice. Oh, jeez, hiccups. And blue pumps. There you go, Kix. Literally bought out your supply. I have hiccups still. Oh no. Usually mentioning I have hiccups makes them go away. I hate hiccups. I can't be the only one that just... I hate hiccups. Like... It's something I can't really quantify. It's just like a deep hatred of the act of hiccuping. And I don't like it at all. Need to buy stuff. And I got plenty of money for buying stuff today, so you don't have to worry about telling me I don't have the money, LaBelle. But like, one of the things that I would actually kind of love if Gimmick Puppets had gotten is instead of searching a rank up magic on this new XCs, that it was a once per turn detached to negate. Like, that doesn't sound too overpowered in this day and age when, you know, there are decks that have main deck monsters that they can special summon that have negates that don't need to detach, meaning they're not on a timer. So, like, it's just one of those things where I feel like it would help gimmick puppets purely because, like, as you may have guessed from my description of how they play, they don't go first well. Which also... I don't want a nurse's outfit. Hello, Sable. I'll finish my thought in a second. I have something I wanted to give you. Just a little present. Here you go. An item. This is one of the mannequins used to display things in our store, but since we have extra, maybe you'd like to take one home? The mannequin, you can put both clothing and accessories on it to make a full outfit. You can even use it to quickly change your clothes. However, since it's very valuable, I hope you won't try giving it away to other people or something. I feel like you share our interest in fashion, so I thought you might like something like this. Please take it home and give it a try when you have a spare minute. I will! Thank you! Gabby! This is for a walk too, Fruit Puns. What's up? Let's talk. So many different kinds of clothing in here. There are. There's many. But, like, going first, gimmick puppets can only really do one thing currently. And that's make a Galaxy Eyes. I forget which one. It's blue. But it has a, I think it's a spell negate. Or they can make Din Girsu, who's just immune. Like, that's basically all they can do going first. Is set up a basic wall or a spell negate. And it's like, okay, but that's terrible. Even by, like, standards of bad decks. That's kind of just awful. So, like, I wish they would have been given a negate. Also, I'm gonna put the mannequin in our basement. It's just gonna be down here, being a mannequin. Bam. Now, the Happy Home Academy will complain if I face it into the wall, so let's... Yeah. Scare anyone out of our basement. Now, let's clear out the letters, and then we still need to head back to Main Street. And yeah, like, I can't just drop that or anything either. But that's just me kind of dreaming support for gimmick puppets. I want them to be good so bad, man. Like, I love their aesthetic. But then again, like, I've always kind of liked creepy dolls, and that's kind of the aesthetic of gimmick puppets, is creepy dolls and horrific monstrosities made from said dolls. And, like, it's just kind of cool. I like it. On the flip side, one of my other favorite archetypes is Melodious, which are literally a bunch of songstress girls, and they could not be more polar opposites. Like... I do also really love Melodious. And kind of wish that all of the Melodious support cards were in Master Duel. If they were, I would probably play Master Duel more. Because the new support for Melodious gives them a turn 1 play that isn't Bloom Diva Pass. So... And, I mean, admittedly, Bloom Diva is still a powerful thing. That's right. Hello, Steven. Your purchase today comes with a happy bonus. It's a golden axe! I don't need the other axes! I'm trying to give you the suggestion to chop through a bunch of trees. If you've bought a lot of saplings from me, so use that axe wisely to make Sapphire the most beautiful town the world has ever seen. I got a golden axe! Bet this thing will never break. No, it won't. I no longer need axes. I'm gonna have to sell those axes to retail now. Or I could just break them, but I may as well get some of my bells back. I was not keeping track of how many saplings we had bought. We now no longer need to buy saplings, ever. So I'm probably not gonna buy them very often. Like, I might buy some spruce saplings every now and again to, like, put them around places, but I'd rather have, fruit trees. Okay. We have that song, so just need to buy our fortune cookie. What do we got? There's a fortune inside. Let's see. Yeah, put value on life unless you have 100 gold coins. Can help you get a lucky ticket. I already have a 1-up. What would this be? I'm very confused. Oh, it's a coin. Okay. So we need 99 more of these then. Got it. What's the wall decoration? We have not had a happy home rating for a while. Just occurred to me. Bit strange. Let's come put our letters away. Because we may as well. I almost went to the ATM. I want to save some mail. Now to not accidentally throw stuff away. I do not want a repeat. Of the last time I did this. Okay. So those can stay as just storage. And here we have a nice little save. I also need to really start looking up villager birthdays, because we're going to start running into some of those at some point, and I'm gonna feel awful if I don't know them. I keep getting reminded of that because it's listed on this webpage that has the crazy red gallery on it and the various other guides I've been using. But, yeah. I think that will serve as it for today. So let's pop into our house and end things off. I'll deal with our inventory tomorrow or just after I'm done recording. I don't know which. But yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I'll see y'all back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. See you all then.